As the U.S. and China trade war has been intensifying, many companies from Germany, China, Japan, the United States have been relocating to Vietnam to find lower labor costs and operating costs. Today, I want to share with you 8 considerations on how to open your factory or relocate to Vietnam from China or anywhere in the world. Number 1, you have to look at the geography of Vietnam to decide whether you want to go to the north, central, or the south. The north, you're looking at big cities like Hanoi, Hải Phòng, Hạ Long, or Vĩnh Phúc. In the central area, you're looking at Huế, Hội An, Đà Nẵng. And then in the south, you're looking at Ho Chi Minh City, Bình Dương, Đồng Nai, Cần Thơ. Right? That's the first consideration. Geographically, where do you want to be? Number 2 is you should look at industrial parks, right? And when you're looking at the industrial parks, there are a few things you need to consider. One is, who's the operator of that industrial park? Is the company well known? Are they an operator of other industrial parks? How many industrial parks do they have? And whether it's just a company that opened an industrial park, you got to look at the history of that park. If you're looking to go outside of the industrial park, there are a few considerations you need to understand. One is the provincial government that you have to work with them directly. The industrial park will not be able to assist you. And they may not know all the rules and regulations about investment registration certificates or enterprise registration certificates. You need to decide if you want to be inside or outside the industrial park. We recommend that you go inside because of their legal status, because of the ease of documentation, because of a streamlined process. And we have to admit, having done business here for over 10 years, different industrial parks have different skill sets and different advantages, so you really need to research your industrial parks. Number 3 in your consideration of your factory is your supply chain. If you are a large corporation and you have a very tremendous supply chain of over 1,000 or 2,000 suppliers, then you have to make sure where your supply chain is. Where are these smaller companies providing you the materials that you need, the assemblage, the pallets, the packaging? Make sure you understand where your supply chain is. And if you are one of the smaller companies that is in the supply chain, you got to look at where your sub-supply chain is. Number 4, you need to consider it raw materials, right? You cannot make furniture if you don't have wood. You have to look, is it Bình Dương? Is it Thái Nguyên in the north? Is it Huế in the central? Where is your raw materials? Where's the rubber coming from? Where is the fruit or the vegetables or whatever it is that you need in order to create your products? The raw materials and the location of it is also critical. Number 5 is one of the most important: infrastructure development for that region, the current infrastructure and what the future projections for that infrastructure. One is you look at the road maps that are available and the highways. 2 are the seaports. How far are you from the seaport for your international shipping or international transportation? And then finally, if you use air, make sure that the airports, international airports or domestic airports or military airports, for your cargo and your shipment and your transportation. The number 6 important factor to consider are taxes. So you look at the tax structure and the tax incentives that is available, and make sure that you look at the investment law of 2020 to see what other incentives are available. You have to consider a few things: CIT, which is a corporate income tax, environmental taxes that are available, personal income taxes for that region, and also if there's a free enterprise zone or tax exemptions for a certain period of time. The number 7 item that we need to mention is the labor force. Will there be sufficient labor force for you to invest and to run your factories, for your mid-level managers, and also for your executives? You have to look at the skill level that is necessary in order to operate your factory. Are you a labor-intensive company, or are you a technology-based company, and where would that labor force come from? many industrial parks will have fully integrated systems. There will be schools, hospitals, and low-income housing in industrial park. Thus, it's a bigger attraction for the talent that you would need, and there'll be a lower attrition rate and turnover for your business. And the final consideration that we think is very important amongst all the others is whether your decision to purchase the land, to rent the land, or do you need a ready-built factory? A few considerations is regarding timing. If you need to actually just relocate your factory right now and also ship to the United States, you probably only have 1, 2, or 3 months in order to get your factory going, and then to manufacture and then ship in order to meet the contracts that you have. A ready-built factory would be a great choice. If you have a more long-term plan, a year, you can possibly just rent a piece of land and build up your factory. If you're a company that is very large, that has a long-term horizon and planning for the next 3 years in order to be ahead of the trend of legal matters and also economic factors, then you can actually purchase the land for 50 years, pay up front, and use that land to build your longer-term factory. In light of the 8 considerations on opening your factory and relocating to Vietnam, here at Duong Global, we have helped hundreds of companies relocate to Vietnam and open up their factories. So if you need assistance, definitely let us know. We will be happy to help you, and our team of real estate, legal, and finance experts will be happy to help you relocate and open up your factory in Vietnam. My name is Ken Duong. I have over 12 years of experience in international business law, and I'm based here in Vietnam. Love to see you here and hope we'll be able to help you. Thank you.